Dating isn't always a bed of roses. You can't meet a woman who is completely flawless. Even the ideal woman has imperfections. What signs should you look out for to determine if the woman you're seeing is heavily serious about the relationship? Welcome to the Luxury Syndicate, where we embark on an exquisite journey to the heart of the luxurious world and share valuable financial life advice as well as entrepreneurial insights. In this video, we'll look at some hints that you're stuck with a toxic and low-worth woman. Folks, we don't want you to lower your standards for an easy score. That's not great for personal success. Number 1. She is controlling. This is frequently caused by personal insecurities. They may believe that they are not worthy of the relationship they have, and thus they are continuously looking for reasons to be judgmental. Some women are preoccupied with having power. They are unable to demonstrate trust. Being trustworthy and having the ability to demonstrate trust are both qualities appreciated by society, peers, and potential romantic partners. Despite their frequent protestations, an untrusting woman may find it difficult to believe that her boyfriend actually loves and cares for her. As a result, the woman may continually doubt her partner's motives, which can lead to constant fights and mistrust. Number 2. They must always be correct. Some women have a strong need to be correct all of the time, which might arise from insecurity, a desire for control, low self-esteem, or a desire to prove themselves. Because they value their feelings over reality, their empowerment becomes predatory in nature. Women no longer want to exhibit any hint of weakness, and in order to be perceived as faultless, they are unable to admit they are wrong. They will debate with you over minor things until you give up, not because you're losing, but because you're weary of debating and want to go on. Number 3. Not a long time, but a good time. Even really attractive women suffer in this area because a high-value lady is more than her appearance. Appearances are a depreciating asset, meaning if all you bring to the table is your looks, your perceived quote-unquote worth drops over time as your youthful beauty fades, and then you're considered a burden by these men. Even if they marry, these women are generally replaced by a younger spouse since the men they attract are primarily interested in appearance. They will have fun with you, sleep with you, date you, go on trips with you, and possibly buy you gifts, but they are unlikely to put a ring on that finger and create a family with you, or if they do, you will play a passive role. Being a trophy wife isn't what it used to be since men have standards, and they don't want you to humiliate them in front of their colleagues. Number 4. Manipulative on an emotional level. She'll shift the goalposts, manipulate the facts, set up smokescreens, or divert attention away from the truth. These women don't care about the truth. Emotionally manipulative behavior can be motivated by a variety of factors, including trauma, insecurity, or a desire for control. In some situations, these women may not even recognize they are manipulating others, instead considering their behavior a means of meeting their own demands. Number 5. She doesn't have a life plan. You witness these quote-unquote low-value ladies living their lives as if there's no tomorrow. This type of behavior can include not having a clear job path, not having a financial strategy, relying on people for advice all the time, and not making the effort to change their life circumstances. This type of woman frequently jumps from one short-term relationship to the next with no clear notion of what she wants in a partner or in a future relationship. Number 6. Unresolved childhood trauma. This is a cost that someone will have to bear merely to be with you, and if all other variables remain constant, statistically, someone who does not require this much work will be chosen more frequently and will flourish in life and in their career. There are around 4 billion women on the globe. According to statistics, several of them had a difficult upbringing. Some had issues with their early childhood or were unable to grow themselves appropriately. And when they say maintenance, they don't mean money. They mean the amount of patience, time, and effort that goes above and beyond what is expected in a typical healthy relationship. Number 7. A woman who has a high body count. Well, if someone's body count is high, it could mean that they're more experienced and might be able to teach their partners new things and be excited in bed. However, on the flip side, a high body count might be a red flag, as it might show that person isn't good with commitment. Number 8. She doesn't care at all about her body. For generations, only the wealthy become obese because they had access to food. The wealthiest are now fit and active, whereas the poor are overweight and unhealthy. Simply from a physical standpoint, the healthier you are, the more appealing a person is, and thus the demand for that person increases. Furthermore, the more out of shape a person is, the more likely they are to face illnesses and diseases. People will perceive this as a sign of future difficulties. Obesity is becoming so common that people are dying from it rather than starvation. Fitness is a significant factor in how society views, judges, and ranks people. Face the unpleasant fact that life is not always sweet. Number 9. A misguidedly exaggerated sense of value. They're usually a single child who has been extremely spoiled despite coming from average or below average families, and now doesn't understand their true worth in a relationship or in the world because her parents gave her everything she wanted without effort, so she expects the same from the world. This is why women say, "Why can't someone manage me?" They live in a fantasy world. So they wait for their Prince Charming because the media has sold them the idea that no matter who you are or what you do, a knight in shining armor will come and drag you out of your hamlet and place you in a castle. In her imagination, she is a queen, but in reality, she's just normal. She has an average job, lives in an average apartment, and lives an average life. But she wants to transform the man since she believes she's a queen. 10. She loves insulting others. She'll bring up their mother, father, or siblings as example of bad behavior. Low-value women look down on men because of their height or other physical characteristics, over which they have no control. She believes she's entitled to such a lifestyle. Because most women are physically weaker than men, a low-value woman would rely on inflicting emotional suffering. Number 11. She holds grudges against people who have wronged her. She'll never forget or forgive someone who has hurt her, and she'll make sure to bring it up every time they cross her path. Or maybe she does that to you. She keeps on reminding your mistakes you've already changed. Maybe she's just bored and wants some thrills? Women with grace, self-control, and self-respect are valued by society. Number 12. Loud and incoherent. These are the quote-unquote direct ladies. She likes to throw stuff. If she has to, she will spit on your bed. These ladies will make you feel trapped in your own relationship. Low-value women are incapable of communicating effectively and efficiently. She lacks the necessary language as well as the capacity to chain thoughts and explain them in a way that leads to a solution to whatever problem she believes she is addressing. Number 13. She's more concerned about impressing other women. Average women now expect that their spouses take them on luxurious vacations and offer them million-dollar gifts and experiences, despite the fact that both of them earn average salaries. These are Instagram fakes. She doesn't care if you're happy as a couple if she can't flaunt it on expensive vacations. Instagram and the flexing culture have made the modern woman preoccupied with playing status games. Number 14. Having immature behavior. She will never compromise and will stamp her feet if she does not get her way. Emotionally immature women are bratty, for lack of a better word. Sure, when things go their way, these ladies will be as sweet as pie. Assume you're going out to dine and you want Thai food, but she wants pizza. It's exhausting to have to deal with that degree of conflict every time you disagree. Number 15. Someone who enjoys playing games. They're the ones who walk away just to see whether you'll follow after them. Most women have this trait. This type of woman engages in drama and gossip because generating chaos makes her feel strong, because she is the one who is causing the chaos. There is only one issue. She refuses to discuss the future. These women want to live in the now and now, not the then. Perhaps the relationship is merely a fun, short-term game for her. But if she's willing to make an effort and improve, she has a huge chance of becoming a different person with whom you'll definitely get along with. If you guys did enjoy watching this video, then make sure to hit the like button. We would appreciate you subscribing to see more about fine living and luxurious life inspirations. This is Luxury Syndicate. We'll see you on our next travel.